am super blessed to be able to be here in this call today and also give you all a warm welcome. So there's a couple of things before we start up. Number one, you see here that we have translation. So, primero que nada, también sabemos que tenemos traducción y si miran abajo en su Zoom, va a decir inglés. Si ustedes lo cambian en español, van a escuchar la traducción oficial en español. Okay? For everyone else, if you would like to have the translation in your own language, please make sure you scan the QR code. And with that, we have over hundreds of different languages that you can connect worldwide. So I'm just going to give it one more minute so you can scan the QR code. We have lots of people joining the call as we speak. So this is very exciting. So please make sure you go ahead and scan the QR code so you can get captions and interpretations in all the different languages. Y una vez más, para repetir, para todos mi poder latino, si quieres escuchar todo en español, por favor, baja a donde dice inglés para la interpretación, cámbialo a español y vas a tener toda la traducción en español. Listo. All right. So I believe we have so many people joining right now. This is exciting. All right. Well, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Denzel Bach. I am the general manager of sales for the United States. Truly blessed to be part of PM International, has changed my life, and I've been in the industry for more than 13 years. And I can tell you the timing that we're in now is such an amazing and truthfully a blessing to be part of PM. So if this is for you the first time you're hearing this information, get excited. Make sure you have a piece of paper, a pen, start writing down because I'm going to run you through a little bit of the company, PM International, who we represent, what is the vision, and how we can all conquer the entire world with what PM International is doing nowadays. So, with that being said, we're going to start our meeting today with our founder and CEO, where he shares the vision, who we represent, and what is the philosophy of PM International.
Diese Idee Prävention.
This idea of prevention, to be able to help people to stay healthy, to lead a healthier life. I found that fascinating. And this fascination stayed with me, and I had a clear vision for myself. The opportunity to take the most valuable products for maintaining and promoting health to market. And back then, I learned about the idea of direct sales, and I found it fascinating already back then. This ability to spend your time the way you want to be independent without much risk. No one asks if I'm a man or woman, young or old, if I just started getting my college degree, what education I had beforehand. It truly provides an opportunity for anyone, no matter for what social or financial background you're coming from. And it pays based on performance. PM International is a company that I didn't just plan for us, but also for our children and the generation that comes after them. A company whose mission it is to bring to market the most innovative and valuable products that promote health, beauty, and wellness, and to do so worldwide. It is most of all about the purpose in life. It is about the fun of living, the love of living, and quality. Those are the values for which it is truly worth it. The highest quality, the most innovative company, premium sales, that is our responsibility as well. Our customer is the premium customer, giving back to the industry what the industry gave me, creating the next generation of financially independent people, living the business model of network marketing ethically and truthfully, and passing it on to the next generation. With the products, I help people to a healthier life, a more fulfilled life. I help them with the business model, more extra income, more independence, more fun in life, and that is really the whole idea.
Und das ist schon die ganze Idee.
Wow, every time I get the opportunity to present this incredible opportunity that's changing millions of people's lives, we're impacting globally what we have in store with PM International. And as you heard from our founder and CEO, Mr. Rolf Sorg, a visionary in play with a clear statement that today we're all, as a PM group, we follow the vision statement of becoming the worldwide market leadership in the development and distribution of high quality products for health, fitness, and beauty. What an incredible time, is it not? Speaking of generations, speaking of a vision, speaking of what we stand for to improve life quality with a premium product, a lifestyle that also provides you with a vehicle of a healthy lifestyle and also in the financial aspect. That is exactly what PM stands for premium. And the premium approach is what you've seen in the historical 33 years, well, 32 officially, 33 years this year, but you've seen the entire trajectory of PM International and how a premium company is coming in globally to really conquer the entire globe. And what you see here in front of us is the Bravo Awards. We always like to mention this because here's where the major impact is in play. Whenever you have a company that is solid as PM International, and you have at 5 years in a row consecutively the only company growing internationally in the scale that we're doing, that is truthfully a solid statement in the entire network marketing space. Because once again, PM International, having Mr. Sorg as a lead, is putting a clear statement for all of us to have a company that we have the highest and strongest financial ratings worldwide. And not only that, but also at the same time, having the ability for all of us to build in a company that has here for generational purpose. And at the end of the day, the exciting thing is that we're being known right now in entire Europe and Asia. There's a clear remark and a clear statement of what's happening, of the international premium approach that we're having. And as you can see here, one of our latest magazines was the Forbes magazine. Just think about having our CEO and founder being in the front portal of the Forbes magazine. That is, impressive, because there's never been another CEO in the entire industry that's had the opportunity to be in the Forbes magazine. So once again, we see here brand visibility is in play. We've been recognized in different magazines, recognized also on TV, which we've also seen. And obviously with that, it's given a major impact of what we're creating. And what gets me the most excited is that we here, right? We're talking about we here because we're right now out in the beautiful, sunny Sarasota in Florida, where we have our brand new HQ of the Americas, where Mr. Sorg invested more than $25 million investment for us to be ready and to have the potential, right, that we have currently in Europe and in Asia to double the amount of sales that we have here for the entire Americas. And what we mean with the Americas is Canada, United States, and entire Latin America. We're ready to make sure that we can take over and having positive impact. But with that, we're also following the lead from our Luxembourg international headquarters, where everything is centralized and we get all the incredible information, that filters through the news that is coming up next in Luxembourg. And then on top of that, in Germany, where we have our headquarters of entire Europe, which is in Speyer, also continues to grow and evolve. More buildings are being created, more momentum. And at the same time, that is what tells you about a global player. Investments for us, investments that the company is doing for all of us to have the best tools for us to continue to build and to have a successful journey with PM International. On top of that, so I don't forget, also our partners in Asia Pacific. We had a $23 million investment in Singapore. And just keep in mind, all of this just happened last year, which was a total of $80 million investments in just development of the next growing phase. So that right there demonstrates us, that participating in a global scale is giving us the opportunity as entrepreneurs. If you've been in business for a long time and you're connecting from Asia, you know that you have the ability to build in anywhere in the entire world. Same thing like in Europe, and same thing like the Americas, as we are considered still the baby for entire PM International Group, as our founder always mentioned. So we want to make sure that we continue to development, and we also want to make sure that the vision that we all have today resonates with you, because what we're creating here is the next revolution of the entire industry. While companies are changing their business models, we're maintaining our business just the same way it was over 30 years. And at the same time, we just did a huge milestone of hitting the $4 billion mark for last year. So again, it's a proven concept that PM International is in the rise to becoming the number one company globally. And I can tell you, I had to mention this before you listen to our next speaker, because for me, at the end of the day, it comes down to the testimonials. And we thought that today, better than any other day, is for us to have, the credibility that we have as a company, but also understanding and realizing that our team partners globally are having an incredible success. And the success starts with you. So today I have the privilege to introduce this individual. He is 31 years old. All right, I'm gonna repeat this again. He's 31 years old. He's originally from a farm in Münsterland in the region in Germany. He has been living in Bielefeld for the past 5 years. He is also a proud father of a 2-year-old daughter, and he is expecting in April his second child to come. So, super excited for it as well. And what makes his story super truthfully and powerful is that he has been deeply committed to personal development since he was 15 years old. Wow, that's impactful, right? So you can imagine that this is long before most of the people even start thinking about their future. And he at 15, he was already in the personal development role. And at the same time, he joined PM International in February of 2015. While he was still a student, till this day today, he's one of our youngest Champions League in entire PM International Group. He's generating over 1 million euros in monthly turnover, which is unbelievable. He's ranked among the top 14 leaders in Germany and is currently the top 19 worldwide. Which, by the way, he also published a book, From the Farm to the Champions Leagues. And it's a title that perfectly reflects his journey. So, with us today, we have the opportunity to hear from our youngest Champions Leagues in PM International. He represents exactly what it is to have a clear vision, meeting the discipline, and having the potential to meet exactly the actions to become successful. So, with that, I have the honor to introduce our Champions League, Christian Homann. Please give him a warm welcome in the chat. I want to see a 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 as a warm welcome, please. And once again, remember that in the chat you have the translation so you can hear everything. And in Spanish, you change from English to Spanish so you can hear all the information. Christian Homann, do we have you on the call?
Yes, here I am. Denzel, thank you so much for your warm words. And yeah, to all the people who are already here inside the call, thank you so much that you are here. More than 180 people already. And yeah, now I'm very interested from which countries are you watching right now and from which states? Maybe you can write it in the chat. It's very, very exciting for me to be here with you and now to be connected with everyone everywhere in the world. So, Denzel, thank you very much for your invitation. And yeah, thanks, PM, for the trust to be here with you now and to tell you a bit about my story. And Denzel, I think I can start already, right? Great.
Please
So,
go ahead.
yes, I go ahead and I I have a presentation prepared for you, and I will show you some pictures, some photos about the past. Because when you're here today, yeah, like Denzel already told you, Champions League, yeah, number 50 14 in Germany, top 20 worldwide. It's crazy. And I have to pinch myself today, yeah, nearly every day when I notice that we reached that huge success, and that there's such a big team now behind me, just because I made a clear decision 11 years ago. So I started in PM at the 22nd of February 2015. So almost 11 years ago. And yeah, it's an unbelievable journey for me, and it can be the same or in the same intense for you if you really take what we have here. Um, and yeah, so at first I would like to share the presentation that you really can can get a picture of where I am from. And now you should see the presentation. I started. Okay. Can you see it? Yeah, great. Good. So now here you see yeah, the picture of the Champions League. This is the end of the story. That where we are today. Of course, it's for me only the start, because I'm yeah, 31 years old, and now I know how to make the business. It was like my education now in the last 11 years, and now I know how to make it, and now I really want to go forward, and I see really my future here in this company. So for me it's only the beginning, and of course for everyone here it can be the beginning. So also, if we all when we already make 4 billion turnover, it seems to be that we are at the end, or is it too late to start? You can imagine when I started 11 years ago in 2015, PM was already 22 years on the market. PM made 350 million in sales, and the people said, you actually you should start earlier and not after 20 years. So the people will criticize you with the same points today as 10 years ago, and I can tell you, you are now at the right time, at the right place. Um, and I think if you want to improve your life, maybe in health, maybe in your financial freedom, maybe you just you're just looking for an opportunity to improve your own life, and also you're looking for for an opportunity to improve the life of others here. Yeah, it's a big chance to have a big impact on the life of others. And this is one of the most important things for me in life, to live a fulfilled life, to feel that you are responsible, and you really see that you improve the life of others in different areas long term. And this is yeah, this is crazy for me. And now I would like to share where I started, or where I grew up. So here's the farm. Um, we had 1,500 pigs, and we had 65 yeah, how do you say, acres, so a lot of much agriculture. And so this was our life. So to start in the morning at 6 or half past 6, and to end the day at 7 p.m. So actually every day from the morning to the night, there was work. So it was not very, very bad or um, yeah, it wasn't a bad life, but I thought every time there has to be more for me. So this this does not have to be your way, but for me there was always a voice in me who told me there is more. You can get some more in life. And I was a very, very shy boy. You see it here on the next picture on the left side. I think I was 13 or 14 years old, so I was a shy boy. And my biggest fear was speaking in front of other people because what shall they think? What if they judge me? And so I was really interested in personal development because I met in a very early age with 8 years. I met I s- I call him a mentor, and I've met him today. It's very funny because the last 3 years I didn't was with him in contact, and yeah, today I met him again, and it's very yeah, it's funny and it's interesting that you can really create the life you want. So I just want to share my whole story. I share it very in an honest way. So this does not have to be your way, and you don't have to read many, many books. You don't have to visit so many seminars, but this was my way why I decided in the end 4 p.m. and to go this way the next decades and not only a few years. So yeah, with 8 years, I met my mentor. With 12 years, he told me that you can achieve everything in life, and I know it's not the normal way someone speaks to you. Um, yeah, and in the overall, not in that conservative surrounding like I grew up on the farm in a small village with 2,000 inhabitants. And then he said, "Oh, you can achieve everything." And I thought, okay, yeah, you are a bit crazy. I don't really know whether that fits into my world because there are many borders, and I'm not born for that. Yeah. And when I was 14 years old, I got my first book about personal development. And it was not the best book, but the book was about that you can find a way to find out why you are here on this earth. So, what is your job here on earth? And then with 15, I was on the first seminar about personal development, and there was one sentence which was for me very impactful in the next years because it was from Benjamin Franklin. Maybe you know the sentence: "The best invest you can do is the invest in yourself." And what can you invest in yourself? You can invest time, you can invest money, you can invest your energy. And from that sentence, I decided to invest now everything I have in my personal development because I wanted to be more self-confident. I wanted to be successful in life. I wanted to be free in time. I wanted to be free in money. So I wanted to reach financial freedom. Yes, this was also a big goal for me, not because money is the most important thing, but I think for the most people, money is too important that they decide things because of money, and they are not free because they don't have enough money. And I wanted to find a way to have enough money to live the life I really want to live. Yeah. So yeah, I was always looking for interesting people, looking for more books which can help me in my self development, visited many seminars, And yeah, when I was 20 years old, I worked 1 year on a farm. I was 6 months in Madrid, and there, from the father of my ex-girlfriend, he was an entrepreneur and he made business all around the world. And I asked him, what can I do to be an entrepreneur, to live a free life? And he said, study at first, then you have the best base to start from. And I thought, oh my gosh, the most successful people in the world, they didn't study, they quitted studying and reached something big. So I don't have to study to be successful in life. But yeah, he was the only person which I know who was there where I wanted to be. So I decided to start studying. I came back to Germany from Spain, started studying, and 1 month before, Jan Hendrik came to me. He's sitting here in the with a blue shirt, and yeah, he said to me, Christian, I have something. It's about health. It's about making some money. Would you like to have a look on it? And I said, okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, health and making some money. It's some interesting topics. And yeah, and then he showed me the products, the Power Cocktail, the Restorate, the Activize. And you can guess, as a young boy born on a farm, I was not super excited by this fruits and vegetable pulverized because I know fruits and vegetable from the garden and not from a can. And so I was really, really skeptical. But then they gave me the red drink. And when I started drinking the red drink, my nose, yeah, started to take the same color as the drink. So it started, something started in my body. It was crazy. Then I was more skeptical because I thought, okay, I'm not sure whether this is legal. Um, but yeah, it was super exciting, but I was skeptical. And then he told me that more than 1,000 professional sporty people already use the product. So there, on the one side, I was very skeptical. On the other side, um, I was curious. What if the product, what if they can help improving the life of the people? And then he explained me the business. And then I was like in another universe. I really can emphasize how important the business opportunity is here. For me, there were three things which made me um, to take a clear decision. The first point is you can build a passive income, and the passive income is the only way to be long term free in time and in money. So I wanted to find a way to build a passive income because many successful people in the world teach this, that you need a passive income. And here you use the product, you speak with other people about it, and then you get paid, in best case, the rest of your life. For example, if you find 20 customers, you get about $500 or euro. Yeah. And what if they are interested in it to use it the next month again? You get again $500 or euro. And what if they are super happy with it? They want to take it the next month again. You get paid again by 500 euro or dollar. And maybe when they are super happy with it, they use it the rest of their lives. And you get the rest of your life every month 500 euro or dollar. And how often did you talk about the product to them? Only once. So you shared only one time an information about something which improved your life and the lives of others, and you can get paid the rest of your life. Of course, not everyone will stay forever. Some people will cancel. Of course, it's okay. But if someone will cancel, there will be a new one who can join. Yeah, it's your part, it's your job to speak with new people. And I thought, okay, this is crazy. I make a job, I talk about products and a business opportunity, and I can get paid the rest of my life. And I don't have to change my money, my time against the money again and again and again. And this was crazy. And it was only the first point for me. The second point was that you can get successful by helping others getting successful. So you need to help others making some money. You only become successful when your people get the new rank or make some money. And this is super crazy because I think this is the biggest rule for being happy in life and living a fulfilled life, that you feel that you feel that you have an impact to the lives of others. This is the biggest rule for living a happy life and a fulfilled life. And here the marketing plan says, the compensation plan says that you need to help others reaching their goals, and then you get the next steps. For me, in a simple way to explain the marketing plan, the compensation plan, you help 5 to 10 people with a product, like then you get around 100 or $200. If you know how to make 100 or $200, then you can show it to other people. When you show 5 people how they make 100 or $200, and then of course you can show it because you went the way, then you make around $1,000 a month. And when you make $1,000 a month, can you show it to other people? Of course, you can show it to other people. Will everyone do it? No, but there will be someone do it. And then when he does it, and you help 5 people reaching the $1,000 a month, then you are in the president's team. And then we speak about $10,000 a month. And this was for me as a young boy when I sat there with 20 years, it was crazy. The opportunity to to build up a passive income, to help others getting successful like a team, because I played 16 years football, soccer, and I was for 6 years a coach. And in the team sports, nothing is more exciting than winning together. Yeah, this is the most exciting thing for me till today. And here you win as a team. Yeah, I get goosebumps right now because it's super crazy. And the third thing is there is no limit. And these 3 points made the decision very easy for me. Passive income, helping others, and there is no limit. And this was crazy because with 15, 16, 17, I started to create some vision boards because I, I've I've watched a movie. It's called The Secret. It's about positive thoughts, and you can think about it what you want. But I thought um, it's not true that you can create a vision board and you can create what you put on it. But what if? So, what if the things become true where you focus on if you create a vision board? So, I was curious. I wanted to find out whether it's true. And then I remembered that I have the vision boards at home, and then they showed me the opportunity to create a business, and there's no limit. You can decide how far you want to go. And I thought, okay, it's too good to be true. Yeah, actually, it seems to be like super fantastic, but yeah, where where is the hook or where's the negative thing? Yeah. Show me where's the problem in it. Here has to be something wrong. It's too good to be true. I can tell you for the customers, you have to pay for the product. It's a premium product for sure. It's not the cheapest one. It's a premium product for sure. And on the business side, where is the bad thing? You have to work for it. You don't get everything here just because you signed. If you want to reach something, you have to do your work. And what is the work? You have to speak with people. You have to invite them on an event to a presentation. You have to visit events. You have to bring more people to the events. And this you have to do again and again and again and again and again. And I want to be totally honest to you. The last 11 years, of course, now it's very successful, and I'm super proud on everything we achieved because it wasn't easy all the time. The first 2 years were very, very exhausting, and yeah, I would say it was the hardest time of my life because many people, many friends, or my old surrounding was against my idea of building up something where I had the feeling it's a good thing. But the people thought, no, it's a scam, it's a pyramid scheme, or yeah, you don't need it. We didn't need it before, so don't need it right now. So it was very, very tough. So for everyone, I don't want to steal your dreams here or your visions, but to be honest, it's hard work because not everyone will join. And this is the hardest part in the beginning. And how do you deal with it? When your parents, your best friends, your children, or I don't know who will say, no, I won't join. I don't believe it's a good product. I don't believe it's a good business. I don't believe in this opportunity. How do you deal with it? And then you have to focus on your goals. You have to surround yourself with the right people who are already there where you want to be, and you have to take the chances like right now, a call where you can hear an a story, where you can hear new inspirations, and you need to improve your own belief again and again and again. And I think this is the hardest thing, or where you have to focus a lot on your way to increase your own belief and to improve the belief of your people again and again and again. Because the most important sentence in network marketing is still, if I can do it, you can do it. And the sentence is there so powerful because the people, the most people don't believe that they can achieve it. And then they need to hear more stories, more testimonials. So when someone is interested in the business or in the product, I connect them with other people who have some stories about the product or about the business. And yeah, this is the most powerful thing, or the most powerful tool which you should use. This community, the people here who already achieved something. So I started in the first 4 weeks. I already lost 3 kilo. I had a much better digestion, much more energy, a good regeneration during the night, and I spoke nearly to everyone. I felt, yeah, I contacted around 100 people in the first 30 days because I thought it's a bad thing when I do not talk about with everyone in my surrounding. because I have a solution, maybe to improve their lives in health and also in their financial situation. I need to talk with them. Otherwise, I would feel guilty that I didn't speak with them about this chance. If I speak with them about this opportunity and they say no, it's their thing. But if I don't have the X to speak with them about this opportunity because there's the big fear, what if they say no? Then it's my fault that they don't get the chance. So I wrote in the first month, yeah, to nearly 100 people. 40 of them joined my invitation and went to my living room on the farm. 40 people, like 5 people on Tuesday, 5 people on Thursday, 10 a week. After four weeks, there were 40 people sitting in our living room, and someone else, my sponsor or my upline, they came to make the presentation because it wasn't good enough. I thought so they should talk about it. And from the 40 people, 20 people joined, started, and they started the products. They started the business with me, and this was the first month. I made around 140 euro the first month, third month around 700 euro, and I talk about this in detail because the first 30 days is that's the most important part in starting the business. You, when you are listening right now, you have people who join, they have the experience of the first of their first 30 days, and you for yourself can decide today that today I start again my first 30 days, but now very very powerful. And yeah, you can make your own commitment to really start and make the next 30 days to the best 30 days in your life. So I started, I, yeah, had many, yeah, difficult situations with my surrounding. I don't want to speak too much about it, but it was very, very tough. And, but I committed myself to not give up. This was the most important thing at the beginning, not to give up. Of course, there will be hard times if you have, for example, 10 people in your team, and what if three, four, or five cancel? Then the world is going down, everything breaks together, and you think by yourself that you are the biggest loser on earth because for other people works but not for you. And then you feel so bad, and you have such a big such a bad energy that you then it's easier to quit than to continue. And here you really need to be strong and to commit yourself. I will stay focused until I reach my goal. It's very, 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 very important. I cannot underline it hard enough to tell you that this is the most important part. If you feel that the products are good, that the company is good, that the business opportunity is a big chance, then stay focused, do the work which has to be done, and do it as long as you achieve your goals. I don't know when you will achieve your goals. I didn't know when I would achieve my goals. It yeah, took much more time that I actually planned for sure. Oh, I thought in 4 months I will be Champions League, but I needed 9.5 years. Am I still happy about the results? Yes, I am. But it was not easy to not give up. So I really want to encourage you to stay focused until you reach your goal. After 5 years, um, we reached the president's team. Yes, and here you see me with hairs. Now I have very little because I lost a deal with Mr. Rolf Sorg himself. Actually, we wanted to reach the Silver Champions League last month, and yeah, we would be invited. We would have been invited to a dinner with my top management, and if not, yeah, you see the result now. But for me, this is like a game, and it's funny. Yeah, it makes fun, and I'm very, very happy to tell you here right now that we have such a great leader here with Mr. Rolf Sorg, that he is so conservative, yeah, that you can speak to him, and he's so grounded to yeah, make also such funny things. Yeah, here you see much more pictures here in 2017 to 2022, in 5 years. When I saw this picture, I really saw my development, my personal development. So you can read books, it's good. You can visit some seminars, it's good. But if you really want to grow personal, make network marketing, and not only register yourself, do it. Talk to people. You will have great results in your, yeah, in self-confidence, in speaking to people. It's crazy. And then I spoke already to more than 2,000 or 3,000 people. And of course, I'm still nervous when I talk to people, but I'm not afraid to death anymore. Yeah, this is a big change. And I knew your biggest grow you will have when you deal with your biggest fear. And the only way out is through. So the only way out from your fear is when you deal with it and go through it, go through this fear. Yeah, then I got some new cars. Of course, it was very exciting. My first car, BMW Series 2 Cabriolet, yeah, a convertible. Yeah, it was like a dream. Yeah. Then after 5 years, I decided to take an X6. It was also a dream car for me. So you don't have to have car dreams, but for me it was very important because I never thought that I could drive something like that. And here you saw it's possible. And here you see my development. One of the most important points here was that I started in February 2015. After 2 years, I had 99 autoships. So actually, I wanted to have 10,000 people in my team after 4 months. Of course, maybe you think now it's silly, it's stupid, it's too big, but I think nothing is too big. You have to do it for yourself, and you decide what is too big and what gives you the most energy. And for me, that was my dream. And this is one of the most important learnings for me in life. The first 2 years, I lost sometimes my dreams and my goals. And I want to encourage you. I don't know what your dream is, or your goal, or your vision. Do it for yourself. Not, you don't have to talk to your partner, to your parents, to your children, to your best friends. Go for your own and think about what you really want in your life. This is your navigation system. And then go for it, because you only have this one life. I don't know, maybe you will have a second. We will see. But I think there's only one life, and we should make the best out of it. And one thing is sure, we will die at the end of our life. And the question at the end is, did you go for what you really wanted. And yeah, I want you to look back later on your life that you can say, I really went for my dreams. I'm not sure whether you will achieve all your goals. I'm not sure whether I will achieve all my goals, but more important, I think, is that I went for it. You have to go for your goals, go for your dreams, because it's about personal development. And if you have goals, then you grow much more, and personal development comes out of it. And here you see some some numbers from sales. Um, yeah, but one more slide I would like to share. I think after 6 years, something like that, we had a team with around 700 people. And in January 2025, so last year in January, only in 1 month, we had in total 724 registrations, new registrations. So in 1 month, more than 700 new customers and team partners. This is crazy. Imagine I I quit it before. So imagine I quit it before. This would be super crazy. And here's, yeah, one one more biggest learning on my journey. At the most difficult or in the most difficult times I had, where I really struggled to not only quit this business, to quit life. Yeah, it was really, really tough. I thought, what if there's an happy end? I don't know whether there is or there will be an happy end. I don't know. But how can I find out? I have to continue. I need to continue if I want to find out whether there is a happy end. So there's no opportunity. For me, there's no opportunity to not continue or to do something else, because for me, there's no alternative to this chance. Great products, really awesome products, a great company, and you can make your own research. Look at the numbers. For example, when I started, PM made 350 million, now 4 billion, 5 times in a row, the fastest growing direct selling company in the world. Much more professional sporty people start with the products. It works, everything. Network marketing works more than 60, 70, 80 years. And yeah, you can improve your life and the life of others. Here's the top 25 of my team. Here you see some silver presidents, some EVPs, VPs. And here's one question you can write down in the chat. Who of you is interested to have so many leaders in your team? You can write down in the chat. And do you want to have the answer how you can find so many great leaders? You have to continue. You have to speak with the next person, with the next person, with the next person. Maybe you already have one person in your team, one customer or one team partner. Then you know how to make the business. Do it again. There's really no secret. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Do it more often if you want to have faster results, or do you have if you want to grow your business. And of course, I'm very yeah happy that we then reached in Germany. The best rank we had was rank 13, and worldwide uh, oh, it was 16 worldwide from more than 1 million registered team partners in the world. Yeah. Yeah, the points where I have to pinch myself. And yeah, we don't have so much time. There's so much to tell. There are so many stories. I I feel like I could write 10 books about the last 11 years. It's super crazy. And here's one more thing for you. I want to mention the world tour because when I started, the world tour was one of my biggest goals to reach, to go to Zanzibar, to Seychelles, to Bali, to Maldives, that crazy vacation goals. And yeah, to that dream destinations. And then I was so motivated that directly in the first 5 years in a row, every year, I was not qualified. So I didn't make the qualification. Of course, I did a lot, but I didn't reach my goal. But here's the learning. The more important than reaching your goal is that you go for it. Again, if I would not have set the goal, I would not have experienced so much growth in my business. And then that the next year I reached the goal. And then I was qualified for Zanzibar. And Zanzibar, the world tour to Zanzibar was the first world tour which was cancelled because of the pandemic time. Yeah, very nice. But then you can give up or you continue. And the next 2 years, I was also qualified to the um, Dominican Republic and to the Seychelles. And I can tell you it's worth it. It's more than worth it to do the job, to get the qualification. I don't know whether you will reach your goal, but it's worth it to go for it. And if you reach it, you will be super, super, super happy because then it will be one of the best weeks in your life, I promise. And here you see my sleeping room in the past, 10 years ago. There is a vision board and there are more vision walls. So I was really dedicated to reach my goals. I used every space to put my visions on, to put positive sentences on, um, to influence myself to reach my goals. Yeah. And yeah, in the end, um, one of one very very important thing is here. It's wrote it's now here in German, but I want to translate it a bit. Um, it's necessary that you find your authentic way that you do this business. I told you right now some phrases, or you have some speakers or some stories there. You put everything what is for you. Yeah, you feel what is for you. And then you go your own way. Use your own words. Be yourself. Then you attract the right people which are right like you to your life and to your business. And then it gets much more easier. You don't have to be someone else. So this was one of my biggest learnings. Then it really started to grow much more. Yeah, the business of my father, the farming time ended up very, yeah, very sad. The pandemic times, yeah, broke him down. And then I decided to build him up a team partner number that they have their own business um, so that they could get a new car, the first new car in their life. And now they have more than 4,000 euro a month for their living, and they don't have to work anymore because I decided to build them up. And this is super crazy to have a family business, to have a family company here and helping your whole family. And in the end, I go forward right now. I experienced a lot in this, yeah, in this time. And what I really feel again and again and again the most important thing for me in life is to spend my time with the right people and with the people I love the most. And the question is, do you spend right now so much time with the people you love, like you really want? Or can you improve it? And here's a possibility to build something up that you can have more time with the people you love. And in the end of your life, you cannot change it back. So here's my daughter. She's now 2 years old, and I love spending time with her. And when I'm in the traveling in the world and I look to my phone and I can see her, yeah, these are the magic moments where my heart is beating and I remember for myself family or the people who feel like family. This is the most important thing for me, and this opportunity can give you the chance to spend so much time with the people you love. Here I was in Dubai with Sandra, with my wife, at the Champions League recognition, and I can recommend this feeling to you for sure. Yeah, to have the experience to get the Champions League recognition. So play this game till the end. I would recommend. And now in April we get a son together. I'm super happy with it. And yeah, Denzel already told you I wrote a book. This was also a dream of my life because I read hundreds of books in personal development, and I promised to myself to be successful in life and then to give this experience to others. And now I can inspire other people. Of course, it was not easy all the way, but it's worth it. And my advice to you is, yeah, it seems to be maybe a bit tough, but if you really want a big change in your life, do this. Make 100 new first lines. Maybe you have to speak to 300 people to make 300 presentations, 500 or 1,000. I don't know, but this will change your life in a big way. And yeah, at the end, my daughter knows the most important thing. Kaya knows to do the fit line L, and this is the most important thing or way to communicate today. And now at the end, I don't know whether you will decide to make the business to really want to. Maybe you want to achieve something big here, but at the end, I wish for you that you live the life you really want to live, because it can be very short. We don't know when the end is. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Thanks for your attention and the invitation here.
Wow, thank you so much, Christian, Homan. Wow, unbelievable. Put in the chat how grateful you are. Put a one, say thank you. We're gonna unmute in a second so you can hear from everywhere in the entire world that's connected here to hear you today. We're truthfully grateful for your time. We know your time is super valuable, and we feel blessed that we had you today in our first PM Success Stories. So, this is one of many that we'll be having. So, be on the outlook, because the success stories that you hear today from Christian, like he mentioned from the beginning, you can be the next success story. So, let's make sure with everything we learned today to embark in the journey to become successful, there's one rule: to get it done. And to get it done, it all begins today. So let's make sure that we can give everyone a thank you to Christian once again. Danke dir, mein Lieber. And we're gonna unmute everyone so everyone can say something. Let's see how loud
All
it
right.
is.
Wow, that's
The
great.
first.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Unbelievable.
much.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved
Thank
it.
you.
Great
Everyone should be
inspiring
unmuted
story.
now.
Thank
Good job,
you.
Christian.
Thank
Goodbye.
you so much.
Muchas gracias.
Danke.
Saludos desde Oaxaca.
Thank you very much.
Super.
Muchísimas gracias.
Merci, merci. Thank you.
Amazing.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Denzel.
Dankeschön.
Gracias.
Oh, wow. In all the different languages.
What's
This
up?
is
Thank you. Well,
Gracias.
thank you all. Thank you for the inspiration.
Toe
Have a great day.
network. Gracias.
We love you, Christian.
Salamat.
Okay, danke
Do we
schön.
make a
Thank you,
picture all
everyone.
together? Yes.
Hi,
Sure.
Christian.
Don't you want to make a picture?
Ah, yeah, sure. And I
Sure.
should have said it
Before
from the
everyone
beginning,
leaves?
yeah.
Let's do a big one.
All right.
Wait.
Different
Don't leave.
pages
Stay
for
in the
them.
Zoom.
Oh my God.
All right, who's taking the picture actually? Shall I do? Right.
Elena
I
did
got
it.
it. I got one. I got a screenshot.
All right.
All
All right,
right.
let's give some more pages. Who else is there?
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you
Gracias a
all.
todos por estar conectados.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Merci.
Bye-bye.
Vielen,
All
vielen
right.
Dank.
Habla español.
Schönen Abend noch. Muchas noches.
Chao,
Buenas
chao.
noches.
Buenas
Good night.
noches
Bye
todos.
bye. Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you much. Bye bye.